This is our EnergyPro 2 light slider. And one of the things that may happen is if this thing doesn't lock on you, it's got 2 locks on this one. Some of them have 1. Sometimes you close this thing really fast and it's going to tug this sash with it. It's going to bring it over just a fraction of an inch, but just enough to where the locks don't line up anymore. So it didn't work on that one. But if I do it from this side, open it, close it real fast, if you slow that down, super slow-mo, you'll notice that it pulled that sash over ever so slightly. And now when I go to lock that, it didn't actually lock because the locks missed the mechanism. So you got to be careful when you lock these things. What you got to do is make sure that this side is closed, that side is also closed and fully seated into the frame. Then your locks will line up. And you always double check just to make sure that it's locked. Now another thing that you want to pay attention to on these is that they always stay in a closed and locked position. One of the things about vinyl, especially in a desert climate, is the vinyl heats up. And at night, it contracts. In the day, it expands. And if it's in an open position and unlocked, it's going to start to take a new shape in an open and unlocked position. And then sometimes your locks aren't going to quite line up the next time that you try and lock it. So always make sure that both of your locks are clasped on the top and the bottom, because the last thing you want is this thing taking the shape of a partially locked window either. So make sure that both sashes are closed, both locks are lined up, and you can check that by pushing on the bottom and the top. If one side was unlocked, you'll notice that it's going to push over. This side won't push, but this side will. So make sure that they're both seated and both locked, and then always double check that it is locked.